Well, hello there, Sunny Pinters.
Hi there.
And welcome to another Pondside Chat. Inside.
Yeah, it's not too cold out, but it was a cold breeze. And we have a lot to show you, so it was easier leaving everything here.
Yes. And, thin blood.
Yes. I've heard it happens.
I think it happened to us very early on. Don't forget, you should be checking out our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see what's going on here at The Pint. And of course, you should have subscribed, if you haven't done so already, do it now, to this YouTube channel so that you can get alerts once you hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. And when we put out a video, you find out about it. It's that simple. Easy peasy.
Yes.
And then last but not least, sign up for our newsletter, which you can do online, or you can come into the shop and we'll write it down and we'll get you on the list.
Yes, and all the links are down below in the description.
Right there.
Right there.
So easy.
Yes.
So,
you want to go first?
I don't know. Then why don't you ask me a question?
Hey, what are you drinking, Simone?
I get to go first. I am drinking a beer from Hiatus, which is a brewery up in Ocala. It is called Get Started. Sorry. It's called Get Started. I got the description down. It's a brown ale that has Hawaiian hazelnut coffee in it. And oh my God, it's delicious.
It is really good.
It is really, really good. I love that they're so close to.
Mm-hmm.
We actually discovered Hiatus at the Brick City Beer Festival up in Ocala a couple of years ago, and man, we're really happy that we can get their beer in here, and this is so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I almost had it today.
But what are you drinking?
I wanted to do this. So, you may have all heard of this beer. This is one of the original...
Fat Tire. Her
Fat
hand
Tire.
is over the tire part. But, Fat Tire.
Fat Tire. Original big craft breweries, New Belgium out of Colorado. This is their amber ale, Fat Tire. Been around since like 1988, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's one of the original ambers.
Yeah. Most people know about Fat Tire Amber.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Fat Tire Amber. It's one of my favorites. It's one of the first things I started drinking. I'm gonna taste it. Delicious, malty, ambery. But I don't know if you've read, recently Fat Tire, or New Belgium, has reformulated Fat Tire. They wanted to make it a little lighter and brighter for the new generation of drinkers. So I got a keg, I put it on tap. It's no longer amber. It kind of looks like it is, but it's not. They just call it Fat Tire Ale. I think I'll try to get a picture of both of them off the internet, because you might be able to see it a little better. But it is definitely
Not an amber.
Not an amber. Golden in color. And it is lighter. It's much lighter. It does not have the amber flavor to it. It's very interesting. I'll kind of put the words of what the description are. But I thought it was interesting that they completely reformulated one of their best-selling beers. And I just read that Sam Adams is reformulating Boston Lager.
Wow.
Yeah, they're reformulating that, and it's also going to be lighter and brighter, they said.
Wow, interesting.
Yes. There's going to be an ad for it in the Super Bowl. I read about that, too.
Huh.
That's where they're introducing it. But, yeah, I just thought it was interesting. Put it on the amber tap, because I didn't know it wasn't amber.
Surprise.
So, surprise. But it's really good. It's just different. If you want something a little lighter, because these can be a little heavy and malty for some people. Not bitter. Neither one is bitter. But they're both really good. Just thought that was interesting. Fat Tire is no longer amber. So I call it Fat Tire, not Amber Ale.
And you were going to have a different beer, but then you decided that we wanted to talk about this. Well, what was the beer you were planning on having?
Right. We brought back Matsurica.
Matsurica.
From the Hapas Cervejeria.
Cerveceria.
There's no Z in it. It's
Okay.
Cervharia.
All right. I'm wrong then.
I know. So I think no, you're wrong. So yeah, no.
I I know.
Because usually when everything starts with that, you end it to you always think cerveza. Mm-hmm. But they substituted, it looks like a J for the Z.
Okay,
cool. But it's a delicious pilsner with jasmine flowers in it, and it's made out of a brewery in Sao Paulo, Brazil. 4 women of Japanese descent, Brazilian women of Japanese descent, decided to start this brewery after they kind of would run into each other at breweries and tap rooms, and they just got talking about their love of beer.
Cool.
And we had a couple other things. They have an IPA that was really good. We had that once, and they have a wit beer with ginger in it, I think, which was really good too.
Yeah, and they had a rice lager, I think we put in the Jimmy Mac pack once.
Yes, true, they did. Yeah,
that was good too.
Mm-hmm. All of their stuff has been excellent. So you should try that.
A little on the pricey side, but worth it. Just give it a try. Maybe get a short.
Yep.
But it's really, really good stuff.
Yeah.
Are there other beers you're going to talk about here? Or are you going to?
No, we're going to do that at the end. Just the ones.
Okay. Cool. Well,
but we had stick around till the end, because the only thing we're highlighting that we're going to talk about, because we tapped so many beers this week, are the ones that we've never had before, and it's an extensive list.
Cool.
So you're going to want to try them.
Cool. So this week was a busy week. We had a lot going on. We started off. Did we start off the week? No, we didn't start off the week with this, but we ended towards the week with. We're still tired from it, if you can't tell.
It was exhausting.
Brewfest, or Beer Fest, I think they called it, is the Rotary Club for their home and garden show chili cook-off event. Also started to include a beer festival, craft beer festival, and this year it really took off.
Oh yeah, last year. It was the first year, so not too many breweries were there. We were there, a few other breweries, and it was so cold.
Yeah, but this year started off cold, but the weather was perfect, and I think somebody counted, and there were like 20 tents, which is really, really cool. And people before it was. Well, at least this year is a $25 wristband fee, which is not uncommon for a beer festival. And then you could go and sample beers from all of the different breweries there.
And they were pretty generous samples.
Yeah, but last year, it seemed like, it seems like a lot. This year it was definitely a great selection.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and Infinite was right across from us. Bully Brewing was right next to us. And then Crooked Can was there.
Hiatus was there.
Seventh Son was there. Cigar City was there.
Tampa Bay Brewing Company was there.
Bold City was there. Motorworks. Armed Forces. Wicked Weed. I know there were more that we're missing, but it was a lot of breweries. I mean, there was
Isla Morada.
Oh, yeah. There was
there was a seltzer tent, and there was a wine tent.
Yep.
And the craft beer enthusiasts were there.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, it was a lot of fun, and I'm sure you're going to throw some pictures in.
I'm going to throw some pictures, because we introduced our brand new Sunny Pint tent.
Yes, very cool. And Jockey Box, which kept the beer so cold.
Yeah.
So now we can go places without our kegerator, because we have a kegerator too. But this is a little bit, we have more variety we can put on.
Oh yeah, we had so much fun. The Jockey Box, if you don't know, I'll put a picture. It's a cooler that has taps on it. And we were the very first tent after people entered. So we got a lot of people. We went through, I think, 5 kegs.
We went through 5 full kegs, but then we also went through three half kegs.
Yeah.
So y'all drank a lot of beer, which is good. It's good for you.
And people really liked our beer, because the Jockey Box keeps it really cold, and it pours. A lot of people had cans. We were one of the few serving on draft.
Yeah.
And what else was I going to say? I don't remember. But yeah, we got some great pictures. We got our Jockey Box from Coldbreak, USA.
Coldbreak, yep. We got to give them Michigan. Some props.
That was an amazing Jockey Box. We had a little bit of a hiccup with one of the parts, and they overnighted it to us the day before. We got it just in time. So yeah, it was great. Yeah,
we got to give them a shout out. They definitely do an awesome job, and it's an amazing, the branding on it, it looks so cool. We're so excited to have it. So you'll see us. We're going to be doing more events off campus, so to speak. But we're going to be doing another beer festival later in the spring. So if you didn't catch this beer fest, look out for the next one.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
But upcoming this week, we've got some really cool stuff.
Oh yeah, we do. For the second year, we're doing our little celebration of the Beatles appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show. our group Double Trouble, one of our groups that comes, Double Troubles. They're members of the Beatlemaniacs Club here in the Villages, which is full of musicians and just, I think, people too. You know, I don't think you have to be a musician to be in it, but a lot of them are musicians, and they just love
Those
the Beatles.
musicians, they're not people.
I don't know what the entry rules are for their club, but so they are coming on Thursday, and they're going to do a set of Beatles music, and there's going to be members from the club as additional musicians and singers.
And the last time we did this, it was really fun because a lot of people would get up and kind of do spontaneous little duets and stuff.
Yeah, it was great.
It was really awesome. So it was also very busy. So if you want to come for that, which will be on Thursday from 4 to 7, come in and prepare to snuggle with some people because it's usually going to be pretty shoulder to shoulder around here.
And we're drafting, we're putting a little British beer on tap. We're going to get some Harp Lager because we found a picture of the Beatles drinking some beer, and it was a light beer. So we said we'll get a light beer in honor of what the Beatles like to drink.
Yes.
We don't know if they like to drink it, but they posed for a picture.
It was probably an advert. So that'll be a lot of fun. Again, that's Thursday. It is the 9th of February and 4 to 7. And now, a lot of people have asked about this. The Super Bowl. What are we doing for the Super Bowl? Well, we are going to do something really fun. We are going to open it up this week so you can pre-order wings, orders of bone-in chicken wings that we can have ready for you to pick up. We're going to give you heating instructions in the oven because, by the time the game starts at like 6:30 or so, they may have cooled down a little bit, but they're very tasty reheated in the oven. And we'll have, our dips and sauces for you to take. So if you'd like to order some wings, give us a call. We'll put you down and we'll get them ready for you for the Super Bowl. It's the first time we've done this. You won't be able to get them after 4 o'clock because we will be closed. We are going to close on the Super Bowl just because we don't get the people in here to watch it that much.
No, the past couple of years it's just been a few people.
Yeah, so we want to respect the fact that you like to watch this game at home with your friends, and our staff likes to watch the game too.
Yeah.
So we're going to let them do that, and but we're going to get your chicken wings for you. So give us a holler and let us know what you'd like.
And did you talk about picking up some beer? So
I thought you would do that.
I will. So you probably want some of our tasty beer for your celebration, big game celebration as well. And I don't know if you know, but we have vessels for you to get that beer home.
What?
I know,
like
right?
these? And this?
And this?
What?
Yeah, we have two sizes. We have the big ones. We have the small ones. These are 64 ounces, and this is 32. These are both 64. These are our Growler Works U-kegs, and they are pressurized growlers, so a CO2 cartridge goes in there, and it'll keep your beer fresh for a couple of weeks in there. This one has a dial or a gauge to show you how much beer is left, and this is the more rough and tumble one. It's called the U-Keg Go, and is this the branded one? Oh yeah, it is. I have one like this at home that's not branded, and then this just has a little tap, and it just has a high and a low for the pressure. This one you can dial in the exact pressure you want. And I'll put the prices up of each of these.
These are great ways to take some beer to your celebration, share it with your friends.
You'll be the hit of the party.
Telling you. We will not be doing crowlers at the moment because our crowler machine is down. I need to get a part for that. But we do have our growlers. So come in and make a selection and bring in a growler if you have one too.
Yeah.
That works. So let's try to.
Who doesn't want a Sunny Pint growler?
I mean, look at this
really?
thing. It's beautiful. It says "Stay Sunny, Florida." Isn't that nice?
That is nice.
Okay, so
and this one comes in 3 colors. This one also is in addition to the stainless, it's also branded as well. Comes in copper.
And these last a long forever.
Yeah.
So don't worry that you're spending some money on a purchase. It's going to be around. All right. So what else do we need to tell people about coming up later this month?
Well, I forgot to post about it because I think it was Wednesday. The 2nd was the actual 3rd anniversary of the Sunny Pint. Cheers. Cheers to 3 years.
Cheers to 3 years.
Yeah,
But-
we made it through 3 years here at the Sunny Pint.
And 2 of those were really, 2.5 of those were really, really bad.
Yeah.
But we're going to be doing our anniversary celebration. The past times we have done this, it has been so much fun.
So much fun, yeah.
We have had, we do giveaways, we have specials. It's so much fun.
We're going to be giving away a lot of stuff, maybe even some of the stuff that we
Yeah.
just showed here.
So we'll be doing that on February 18th. That's a Saturday, and it'll be an all-day celebration. So drop on in when you can, and there'll be giveaways throughout the day. There's
Yep.
going to be all sorts of fun stuff throughout the day. So come on in and celebrate with us.
Yeah, it's very fun. It's
We're very
always a really good
excited
time.
that we're still here for you and that
Yes.
you have supported us all this time.
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, it's going to be a really fun party.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. So don't forget about that. We're giving you a little early heads up.
Yeah.
But this week on Tuesday, we've got Sandra and Alex LeKid. They'll be coming 4 to 7.
Oh,
Always
yeah.
fantastic.
Yes.
As we said, Thursday, the 9th, from 4 to 7 is the Beatlemaniacs and Double Trouble 59th anniversary of the Beatles' appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show, the really big show. And then on Saturday, February 11th, the Tipsy Sparrows.
Tipsy Sparrows. I wasn't ready, sorry.
And you've got to come see them. They're so talented, and it's just a great time when they come in. They do their own version of a lot of different things and a lot of Irish stuff, and it's really fun. So we should see you this week.
Yes, we have so much going on this week and next week.
Yeah,
pretty
it's going to
fun.
be a lot of fun. So let's talk about the beers.
Let's talk about the beers. We tapped 14 beers this week. We actually tapped 15 beers, but one was so popular that it came and went between videos. It was Into the Haze from Infinite. I didn't even get a chance to drink it. I wasn't in on the days that it was on tap, so we'll probably have to get another keg of it. I think it was if they have more, I think it was very popular.
Oh, yes. Well, we can chat with the folks at Infinite and see what they got.
Yep.
So we'll run through the new ones that we have not had here before on the list.
And I'll try to put some of the other ones down below. But
Okay. Cervejaria.
yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Did you want to start or you want me to start?
I'll start. Perfect 10, which is a stout from Prosperity Brewing. And the Perfect 10 stout, I think this is an Imperial, right?
Yes, it is.
It's an Imperial. It's like
9 something.
Yeah. It's definitely it's a big beer.
Yes, it is. And then we got beer named here. Beer
I love
named
that name.
here. Yeah, a double IPA from King Fox. We have not had that one before, and people have been giving that high marks as well.
King Fox, pretty much everything that we've gotten from King Fox,
Yeah.
people have been very, very happy with.
Yep.
And then Perfect 10 is there again. But Roseland Kolsch from
Yes.
Peridolia.
Yes.
Why can't I say that? Peridolia.
I think it's I don't think they do IE. I think it's Peridolia.
Peridolia. Anyway, because I can't pronounce it, it's not going to be as fun to say as Apalachicola.
No. And the reason that I got this one was it probably doesn't have anything to do with it. I think there's a Roseland section of the town they're in, but it just reminded me because they used Mount Hood hops, which are from the Portland area, Washington, Mount Hood, and Portland is known as the Rose City. So I just thought that was a very interesting. I doubt that they put that together because of that, but I thought because it had the Mount Hood hops in it, it'd be kind of cool.
We created our own story.
Yes.
And then High Tide, a Hefeweizen from Bonehook. Again, another brand new brewery, so this is very exciting. Oh, and then I'll
It's very good.
and then, like I'm drinking, the Get Started from Hiatus Brewing, the brown ale with Hawaiian hazelnut coffee. It's so good.
And then the next one is Midnight Delight. It is a Christmas coffee porter with coconut from, coconut and cinnamon from Motorworks. It's very good. They just released it. I know it says Christmas beer, but it was just released, just available. So we got the first keg as soon as it came out.
I think it's just the style.
Yeah,
more.
it's really good.
more the spicy style, you know.
And it's been popular since it went on too.
Oh, it's very tasty. It's another big beer. Another big beer. And then, Hey Yo, a hazy from King Fox. So, I haven't tasted it yet. So
I did. It's been really popular. Everything we've put on this week has been really popular. So we've got a lot of stuff that you've never had before, and a lot of old favorites are back. We just didn't want to make the video longer than it
already is.
Yeah, it is really long, but that's okay. Don't forget to come in this week for Double Trouble. Well, for all of our acts, but for the Beatles celebration, especially
Sandra and Alex and the Tipsy Sparrows.
And Sandra. Oh yes. Gosh,
she's still sleepy.
Still tired from Saturday. And we will get the word out on how to pre-order those wings for the Super Bowl, so you can take them to your parties at your houses. So
cool.
I think that's it.
All right, guys.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
You have a great week and look forward to seeing you. Cheers.